Retired Justice Mbuyiseli Madlanga has defended his commission's referrals to President Cyril Ramaphosa, submitted in an interim report in December. On Friday, Madlanga reprimanded attorney Hartley Ngoato after the latter criticized the fact that his client had been referred for immediate criminal investigation and a possible decision on prosecution. This was despite Ngoato's client having yet to appear before the inquiry. Newzroom Afrika's Juniour Khumalo has more.
Retired Justice Mbuyiseli Madlanga on Friday took exception to suggestions that his commission was biased against certain witnesses. Attorney Hartley Ngoato, representing a client who has been implicated, says his client's referral for immediate criminal investigation and possible decision on prosecution without his side of the story being heard is prejudicial.
As in the middle of consultation yesterday, the President made an announcement, media statement, where the same client that has not even testified, his name is there, that there's a prima facie evidence and therefore the SAPS must investigate him. He has not given evidence. The fact that when General Khumalo presented his evidence showed him carrying a bag, that does not mean that he's transporting money.
Ngoato's utterances come a day after Ramaphosa accepted a submission in the Commission's interim report. The President went on to refer over a dozen top SAPS and Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department officials, including Ngoato's client, for criminal investigation and possible prosecution. Shooting down criticism directed towards Ramaphosa, Madlanga has clarified that his commission is empowered to make such referrals.
I don't know to what extent you have engaged with the terms of reference of this commission. I will tell you now that the commission actually does have powers to do that. You are not criticizing the president, you are criticizing the commission. Of course, I will be the first to admit and accept that we are not beyond reproach. If we must be criticized, I will welcome that. Freedom of expression, the Constitution itself. I have been a justice of the Constitution, of the Constitutional Court, So I understand you have the right to criticize. So unless you first engage with the terms of reference and tell me why we are not entitled to do what we did in respect of that witness, I think you are going beyond the realms of what you are entitled to traverse.
Beyond his reservations regarding his client being among those referred for immediate investigations, Ngoato also bemoaned the conduct of the Commission's evidence leaders. Applying for a postponement of his client's appearance before the Commission on Friday, Ngoato says it's prejudicial that his client was only furnished with documents he would be questioned on at the 11th hour.
Is the same person that they included, excluded in their own previous correspondence, which they were sending to a wrong person. And now they want to say for 8 weeks, which is what they stated in their answering affidavit, for 8 weeks you've been aware of these documents. But they did not want to accept the fact that the email they used in that 8 weeks they're referring to was an incorrect email, which is what we stated in our replying affidavit, and he never had access to that. So it's only now this witness received the documents on the 2nd and duly complied with all the requirements that were of him and submitted. And now on the 19th of January, when he's supposed to come, they say come back on the 22nd, there's a memory stick you are to receive. So they now want to try to portray our client as an uncooperative person.
Madlanga has granted the application for postponement and requests that the witness's testimony be heard partially in camera. The Commission will proceed on Monday with a different witness taking the stand. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Juniour Khumalo in Pretoria.